Hey Rob, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. For this episode, at least for the beginning, I'm gonna be angry, Rob.
Uh, I'm like
Just
I'm. It's a combination for me of angry and sad.
yeah,
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Soccerholics podcast, episode 29.
29.
We're still
Yep,
doing pods, no matter how sad and
yep.
angry we are.
This is
We're
true.
talking about the World
We're
Cup, by
still
the
here,
way. We're talking about the World
of
Cup.
course. Yeah.
If you're not angry about the World Cup, then you don't understand the World Cup.
Yep. Yep.
But let's just jump right
Craziness.
in. All right. I'm gonna start with Brazil getting knocked out. We haven't had a pod since Brazil
Yep.
got knocked out. I was also knocked out. I was on the floor on my back. I should send you a video of my kid just laying there, and my dog was like very worried.
Yeah. I worried you had collapsed.
It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it's funny because to me, because I'm a Liverpool fan and Holland playing for City, during in the Premier, and I think Premier League does this. I think they do a good job making him out to be a villain. Especially if
Yeah.
you're like a Premier,
Absolutely. Yep.
if you're not an anti City guy.
Yep.
But I feel like in the World Cup they've done a really good job with his PR, this kind of like big, dopey, goofy,
Changing
fun.
his persona.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
I've
Yeah.
actually, to be
Yeah.
honest, I've really enjoyed
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Like I watched that James Corgan show, and he's been on there. They do some kind of like fun,
Okay.
like
Okay.
competition clashes and stuff that are really kind of silly. So if it weren't for me already knowing, like, say I didn't know Holland from
Yeah.
Premier League, I would love this guy.
Yeah. You love the
I
guy.
would,
Yeah.
yeah, I love this guy.
And if you weren't a Brazil fan, yeah.
And I wasn't a Brazil fan, but that was
Yep.
devastating to have Holland of all people
Yeah.
knocking
Yep.
both
Yep.
goals.
Yeah. That second one was crazy.
Yeah,
That second goal
and I
was like there's
question
no way to stop
putting
that.
Bruno up there for the penalty kick instead of like Vinny. Like who doesn't who which like that was that's like, and that's on the coaching and the coaching staff,
Yeah.
and apparently that was pre-designed. They chose him based on
Really?
numbers. Yeah, so it was based on numbers. I read about this. It was based on numbers, and apparently and I don't know what competitions they included in all these numbers. But
Yeah, yeah.
apparently he is the best as far as getting PKs in, but it's got to go to Vinny. Like when Vinny
Yeah.
handed the ball to him, we all kind
Yeah.
of looked at each other
Like,
like,
what's
"What's
happening?"
happening right
Yeah,
now?"
yeah.
And then
Yep.
and I swear to God, I'm not just saying this. When he missed that penalty, I knew we were going to lose the game.
Yeah.
I knew that was it for us. So that was pretty relatively early on. Like
Yep.
I knew that changed the mentality, the
Yeah.
trajectory of the game, and yeah,
Well,
it was a
what
bummer.
a
Bummer.
crazy stat is of all the teams that Brazil has played, Norway's the only one they've never beaten.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I think this is like the sixth
I
game.
did read that, yeah, but
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff didn't, like that's what I mean. Like those are like stats where like also, Norway hasn't been in the World Cup since like
True.
1998 or something, and before
Yeah.
then like never. And this is also the furthest they've ever gone in any
Oh
competition
yeah.
in the World Cup. And again, like if it weren't Holland and Brazil, I would be rooting for Norway, and
Yeah, yeah.
maybe I kind of am a little bit because
Listen,
this is interesting.
now that the U.S. is out, obviously Germany's out, and Cape Verde are out, I am definitely because I want somebody that's never won it before to win it.
Yeah.
And so I kind of have to root for
It's not going to
Norway.
happen based on what we've seen recently. That is not going to happen.
Well, I got some info right here for you real quick. Just so since 2002.
I'm going to perk up a little bit. Because
Yeah.
a sad João is never fun. Let me.
So this is crazy, but
Yeah.
since 2002, when Japan gets eliminated,
Yeah.
right, from the World Cup, and when they make it to the knockout stages,
I read about this too. Go
you
ahead.
see
Go
this?
ahead. Yeah. Go
So
ahead.
when Japan gets eliminated in the knockout stages, the team that beats the team that beat Japan
Yep.
has won the World Cup. And I
Yeah.
got this right here. So in 2002, Turkey eliminated Japan. Brazil beat them in the semifinals. Brazil went on to win.
Yep.
2010, Paraguay beat Japan in the round of 16. Spain beat them in the quarters. Spain went on to win. 2018, Belgium beat Japan, and then France beat Belgium in the semifinal. Obviously, they went on to win. And in 2022, Croatia beat Japan, and then Argentina beat Croatia in the semi and went on to win it. So, by that logic, Norway should be winning
Should
the
win
World
it.
Cup this year. They should be winning the World Cup this year.
I mean, it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. No,
Nothing's impossible in this.
no.
Unless
We
if
used
you
to
can
think
get
that nothing
through-
was impossible.
Well, yeah, if you can get through some iffy powers that are
Yes.
controlling the game. a little
Oh,
bit.
don't even get me started.
Let's talk
Man.
about it. Let's talk about the
Listen.
elephant in the room here. Let's talk
Yes.
about Argentina, and let's talk about Egypt. That's the elephant in the room for me. I don't know if that's the
Oh,
elephant.
the elephant in the room for me is the whole Balogun situation.
Oh, homie,
Oh.
that is also crazy
Listen,
too. Though. Yeah.
listen.
All right,
Yeah,
start,
before we-
start with that. Start
Yeah,
with
before we get to
start with
Egypt
Balogun.
and Argentina, listen. And I posted this thing on our threads because I was so mad I had to post something. Like I was running around like my office looking for people to talk to about this, and like everybody was just kind of blowing me off. They're like, "Yeah, whatever, Rob, you can get away." But listen, we're all fans of the game, right?
Yes,
Win, lose,
and that's not going to
Draw.
change.
whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is we have, as fans of the game, you learn to deal with the parts of the game that you don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people don't like the offside rule. Some people don't like VAR. Some people hate the referee decisions. Some people hate kickoff times. But if a referee gives you a card, now in league play, those cards can be rescinded after review or whatever. It just happens.
Right.
It can happen, but in the World Cup, in like these major, national team competitions, that never happens. It never has a player gotten a red card and then not have had to serve.
I could have used that in 2014 when Thiago Silva had a card and he was out in the semifinals.
Yep, and so
That did us in.
listen, I don't want to get political at all. I'm not going to mention his name. All I'm going to say is that everything he touches dies. Like you can't mess with the world's game.
Yeah.
And
Well, it galvanized Belgium.
of course, but
It
here's
made
the
them
thing.
go, oh, if they're going to cheat, then let's kill them. Let's go through this and knock them out of this thing.
And I was telling people this at work. Yeah, but Belgium was always going to win that game. Balogun,
Yes.
if he was playing,
We knew that.
playing, they were always going to win. They just beat the U.S. in March 5-2. So this 4-1 was not really that big of a.
Yeah.
It wasn't a surprise or a shock to anybody. The thing that pisses me off is that this whole thing, it never should have been a thing. Now I get it that people were complaining. I was one of them complaining about Messi not getting a red card for that first game when he basically removed that guy's calf with his Adidas, whatever cleat F50 or whatever, and making phone calls. FIFA's supposed to be an apolitical organization. That now you have countries like France just did it. They tried to pull back a yellow card. I want to say it was for like Olise, I think. And FIFA was like, no, we're not doing that. But the precedent has already been set. So now, in my opinion, the only thing that we can do is get rid of FIFA. We have to have another governing body. I've already
It's not
started.
going to happen.
I've already started. All we need is two confederations, and UEFA is already pissed. UEFA put out a crazy statement after that. All we need is one other confederation after that.
Yeah.
If we can get UEFA to leave, and let's say CONCACAF, that'd be the end of it. That's the end of FIFA if that happens.
UEFA CONCACAF World Cup?
No, we started a new organization.
Oh, we started
Maybe.
a new organization. Yeah.
Start a new organization because there has to be a world championship, whether it's called the World Cup, we get a new trophy, whatever. But all those associations would have to join that.
and
but FIFA needs to go.
FIFA and the FIFA World Cup. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Because it's one thing if you don't see the corruption, or it's one thing if you know the corruption's there, but it's just happening behind the scenes and it's money and it doesn't affect anything on the field because the fans aren't going to care.
yeah.
Like, yes,
when it affects the field and the
watches.
outcome, it's a problem.
exactly,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the problem. And of course, why this dude doesn't know the difference between a red card and a gift card. I've been saying that all week.
I saw that. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh well, now that this freaking birthright citizen all of a sudden is being
that's
affected,
right.
which is
That's
another
right.
issue."
Yeah.
I could listen. I'm
saw-
losing my mind.
I
I'm
saw
losing my mind.
what was it like? The Daily Show was like, Belgium did the worst thing that any person that Trump has pardoned, which was like lose 4-1. It's like
Man,
yeah, but also in the end they lost, and I
yes,
also love
yes,
the shithousery. I don't know. I think we that's the only curse word we've used, so I think it's okay. We don't have to do explicit. The
so
shithousery is not
far,
good. That's
so
so
far,
far.
so far.
But the Belgian team doing the
Oh my
Trump dance
God, yeah,
was fantastic. I love that kind of stuff. I love even if it's against our team, like that's a deserved
yeah, of
shithousery
course,
because it's like here you guys try to cheat. We
yeah,
didn't just beat you. We beat you 4-1 in a
yep.
knockout. Then they do the dance. I think it
And
was
and I read that Balogun went into the
effective.
Belgian locker room afterward. He was talking to the coach and he was talking to the
Yeah,
players or whatever,
yeah,
which is all good. You know, he's been a class act through this whole
yeah,
thing. But I still, me personally, I still, whether I agree with the red card or not, that doesn't
yeah,
matter. You get it. You have to serve
yeah.
out. Even Cristiano
It was
Ronaldo.
definitely not a red card, but yeah, yeah.
I, it's hard for me to say. I would say that I don't
In
know.
slow
I'm one of
motion,
those
it looked
in
bad.
slow
But
motion.
everything looks really bad in
Yeah,
slow motion. But
yeah.
I don't know.
But I think that I don't know the whole like political interference. Usually, FIFA will slap down FAs after that happens. I
Yeah,
forget what the last country was. I think it was a country either in Asia or Africa where their government interfered and they suspended the FA for I think like 18 months or something like that. It was something crazy. And now it's just like, oh, okay,
yeah.
you didn't
Well,
agree with this. Let's
it depends who asks.
oh
I think it's also the thing too. It's like who it depends who's asking, right?
yeah,
Who's asking
yeah,
for this the cheating.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
and
it's yeah,
I said before this happened, or before the tournament started, that if the U.S. made it to the quarterfinals, that was a win. That
yeah,
would have been great for us. We made it to the round of 16. We got destroyed in it.
yeah,
But now the right things are being said. Everybody is saying that if we ever want to win anything, we have to change youth sports. Now, I've been telling people that for the
oh
longest
yeah,
time because the
yeah,
pay to play thing is crazy.
ridiculous.
Paying like over $2,000 for your
Most.
kid to play is
I
ridiculous.
think it was like one that's like $5,000 a year more. Like that's the low end of like playing
That's
travel soccer.
crazy.
Yeah,
You don't want to know how much it costs for my son to play for the team that he was here.
yeah, yeah,
Like if I were to tell an American that, they'd be like, "What?" Well,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you. It was 80. I
You're
think
in
it was
Germany and your kids play.
yeah.
Wait,
Well, so
do you
my
have to
son was
do you have to
playing.
pay in Germany for youth
You do.
soccer? Okay,
Yeah,
so you do
you
have
do.
to also in Germany.
Yes, but
Okay.
so when he was playing in San Antonio, my little one, we were paying about 2,400 a year for him. Here in Germany, for the first team that he was with, it was 83 euros for the year, which is less
Oh,
than $95
yeah,
or $98, whatever it is.
yeah.
And that's sustainable. That's easy. You know what I mean? I mean, I could pay for 10 kids to play for that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it
That's
once the
interesting.
US gets away from this pay to play thing and gets better coaching and whatever, better facilities, maybe we can start talking about, making it to the semis or whatever. I
Yeah.
know I was talking delusional or last episode or the episode before about us winning the World Cup. I was just,
I've
having
yelled at
fun,
about
but
teams winning or looking like they're going to win in the game several times in this competition.
yeah.
Egypt is going to win the World Cup.
Oh man,
But no, you're
yeah.
absolutely right. I mean, like, think about the rags to riches stories you're getting from like the South American teams
Oh
and
yeah.
Europe and stuff, where these kids, they're kicking like a taped up rock or something on the
Yeah,
ground.
absolutely.
That's
Yep.
how they became who they are. Like
Yep.
it's a almost like getting out of your situation and kind of
Yep.
situation. And in those cases, it's folks who are they'll do anything to do that.
Yeah.
And it gets you out. Also, it gets you out of like that mindset of like kind of where you are in life. But yeah, that sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like my kids. Luckily, neither one of my kids wanted to do much sports. My my son was in the USL. Or is it called USL? No, it's called AYSO.
Oh,
AYSO.
AYSO. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And I don't remember that. That was like nothing. I don't think you have to
Yep.
pay much for that. But it's not like when they get into like serious soccer,
Yep.
like oh, this kid's actually got some talent.
Yeah.
Cough up $5,000 a year, and we'll I don't know get him.
And that's just covering to be on the team. It doesn't cover the
Yeah,
travel. Sometimes you
yeah.
have to pay like
Oh
for the
yeah,
coaches,
yeah,
hotel rooms and stuff like that. Yeah, It's pretty
I,
crazy.
I was at the store getting some beer. I was doing a beer run, Rob, and it was during the World Cup, and I talked to my family making fun of me because I turned to anybody and everybody everywhere and asked them a World Cup related question, like
Yeah.
grabbing them by the shoulders. That's the
Yep.
kind of person I am in the World Cup. But I did that to a guy. He had like I don't know, it was like a 24 case of like Modelo or something, and it was the Mexico England game, and I made some crack
Okay.
like someone's getting ready for the Mexico England game, and then he turned to me and was like, oh, I quit sports, and then he went on this long
Oh,
rant about
really?
how his kids. This is an older man, but how he had to like drive everywhere. But his kids was in soccer,
Yeah.
and baseball.
Yeah.
He was like the
Yep.
most burned out. I chose the total wrong person to have that conversation with. So yeah, I can imagine too. Like you got to pay for the cost for the travel and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then you also got to do the travel.
Yep.
So you got your work
It's
and then
rough.
then you got to drive 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours. I'm sure across the country to
Yep.
play
Or
against.
even when I was in Texas, just across the state, I mean, you could drive for 6 hours and you're still in
Oh, I know.
Texas.
Oh, I know.
You know
I
what I
did
mean?
the Texas drive. That was a
Oh,
long
yeah.
drive. The Silverado.
Yep.
Oh
So I
yeah,
think
yeah,
we need to change youth sports in America. We need to get rid of FIFA. And
yeah,
one other thing, and I've been talking about this for years too. We probably need to combine CONCACAF and CONMEBOL.
yeah.
I think we got 41 teams. I think it is in CONCACAF, and there's only 10 in CONMEBOL. I think that probably needs to happen.
Hmm.
It's because us playing against Haiti and like Bermuda or whatever, that's cool to pets,
Yeah,
but it's not going to help you when it comes time for these major competitions.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
we can get rid of the Gold Cup, and we'll just have the Copa America, and it'll be a genuine Copa America.
yeah.
I don't know. This is. I've been thinking about that. I had like plans for this back in like 2019, how to
Write
do it.
write a letter. Write a letter.
Yeah, yeah. Well, FIFA's not gonna like my letter if I send them one. I should drive down there and deliver it to them because FIFA
Uh,
headquarters is only like I think 3 hours from my house. So
This is
yeah,
Rob from Soccerholics podcast, and here's what I think about the World Cup. Now, listen,
yeah. And
um,
now, so did you see? I'm going off on tangents, but did you see the thing about
that's the episode. The episode is just going to be called Tangents.
tangents? The situation with the referees for the Morocco France game.
Oh, no.
So I guess I don't know. I haven't verified this, but there's 5 referees. There's the main. There's the two side. There's the fourth official, and there's like 1/5 one that's on the field, only for the World Cup. But for this game, France against Morocco, which is tonight,
Yep.
all the referees are from Argentina.
That's
Apparently,
weird.
for the first time ever, all of them are from Argentina.
Hmm.
Now, I'm not saying, my son asked me yesterday if I thought this thing was like, if it's being kind of, I don't even know, I'm missing a word right now, but if it's being leaned towards
Rigged?
Argentina,
Is rigged the word you're looking for?
yeah, rigged, towards Argentina winning it. I can't say that, but I can see the people with
Yeah.
the tinfoil hats running around,
Oh,
and
I
they're
mean,
starting to make some
there's so many things
sense.
happen. I mean, there's even like the Argentina FA under FBI investigation amid
Yeah, but
suspected bank fraud and money laundering in the United
yeah,
States.
but I think that's weaponization now because I saw something about the FBI going after the Belgian team, and what's his name said he said there's not a lot of the Belgian players look Belgian. Now I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means
I don't know what that
either.
means to people, but that's what he said. So I think there's some weaponization going on. So yeah,
I do want to say I've been thinking about this, and you and I haven't really spoken a lot in the last couple of days. We haven't spoken since the Egypt Argentina game.
Ooh, yeah,
I am curious on your thought about the disallowed goal and the going to VAR and how VAR kind of changed that game and the trajectory of that game, and then you know Argentina scoring 3 goals in 12 minutes at the end of the at the end of the
yeah.
game. And for me, the 3 goals, if you can score, goals wins games, goals wins
They
games.
do 100%.
And then when goals are taken away, that's not a goal, so you're not going to win,
VAR,
right? So
VAR
that's
steals
the
games.
girls Barstool's games. So I'm not mad about those are genuine goals from Argentina. I mean, you can cheat
Yep,
and then not get those goals. You know what I
this
mean?
is
Like,
true.
and
That's
then,
true.
I've seen the one that drops in front of Messi and Messi just like destroys the ball and like that.
Yep,
That landed by chance. That wasn't like
yep,
a let's cheat and get this goal in. It wasn't anything like
yeah,
that. But I am curious about your thought on that. The build up of the play. It
yep,
happened all the way in the defensive end of for Egypt.
yep.
he steps on a toe during the defensive thing, like run, and then they go on a really good run.
Amazing
Beautiful,
run.
amazing
Oh
run.
yeah. There's a nutmeg in
All the
there.
way up the
Oh yeah.
pitch. Three
Yep.
passes, and then
Yep.
a beautiful goal in the back of the net. Dude rips off his shirt. The
Yep.
stadium's going crazy. João
Yep.
screaming, Egypt's gonna win the
Yeah.
World Cup. Egypt's gonna win the World
Yeah.
Cup. And then they go to VAR and they rewind the tape
Yep. Yep. Yep.
all
Yep.
the way back.
Had to go back pretty far. Yep.
So what I don't understand is, wasn't there a time, and maybe this is like the Mandela effect, but wasn't there a time in soccer where like a if somebody committed a foul during a run, right? It would be kind of like noted by the ref, and then the play would continue, and then they would go back and then give that guy like a red card, or I mean, not a card or whatever,
Yeah. Or a foul. Just
or
call
a foul or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't there a time period where that goal would stand, and then he would get a yellow card earlier on? It just seems like such a weird, like,
Yeah.
and also they had so much time to stop it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think they would have. Do you think they would have even gone to VAR if the goal didn't happen? Like, the goal didn't happen, would they've just given the guy a yellow card? You know what I mean? And then moved on with the game. Like, it's like,
Yep.
oh no, we didn't expect them to score,
Yeah.
and then they chopped off the goal. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you
Where
mean.
I'm going here? Like, what
So
are Rob's thoughts on this?
I don't have my foil hat in here.
You need a
But
foil hat.
so the foul that happened, it happened like almost right in front of the ref. So I don't know how you missed that. I mean, first off, I don't know that was a foul. I mean, if anything, it was a little soft because there was other stuff happening in that game that wasn't called when Argentina was doing it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of clips, and they're not AI. Everybody,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
go online and look at
Yep.
these, fouls that Argentina did. A lot of
Yep.
stepping on toes. A lot of that, like,
Yep.
kind of, little pushy thing. Like,
Yep.
a lot of
Oh,
things
yeah.
that were not called.
Yeah, and I don't know. So I mean, the buildup there had to
Argentina
have
fans.
been.
If we had any Argentina fans, Argentina fans. By the way, I love Argentinians.
Yeah.
I've nothing on the Argentinian people. We're talking about the World Cup, and we're talking about the teams here.
Yeah, if this was
Henri said it, sorry to interrupt, but Terry Henry said on one of the Fox News things, he said, "Hate the game, not the player." And that's
Yeah, of course.
that's really kind of stuck with me.
Of course.
When I go into these, like,
Yep.
spirals,
Yep.
and I'm like, you know what? So that's what we're saying here.
Yes.
It's the game.
Yep.
Right there.
And listen, right now you could substitute Argentina for Bayern Munich, and I'd be saying the exact same thing. You really could.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is,
it's a team situation.
yeah, exactly, and it's this
the game.
specific situation. So
Yeah.
to me, there's like,
And I'm Brazilian, by the way. I'm not allowed to like the Argentinian the national team.
I'm not, but whatever.
But you gotta. We didn't talk about this though.
that?
You're wearing that beautiful jersey.
Yes.
And if you're just listening, we're also on the YouTubes, which I haven't.
Yeah.
I still haven't put the other episode.
Oh
up.
yeah,
I
I
gotta
gotta do that today.
I'm gonna do both again. But Rob's wearing a beautiful five-star Brazilian
Copa
jersey.
America.
Yeah, I love it. Very nice. All right,
But
sorry, go ahead.
no, you're good. So I think there was too much time elapsed. That's why it seems so suspicious to everybody, because they literally went basically from one touch line to the other, and I don't think I've ever seen that much time elapse. Not only that much time elapse from them taking possession to scoring the goal, but then there was like so much time happened after the goal was scored. They're running around, shirts off, hugging. People are jumping on everybody.
Insane. We saw the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, come on now. Like, stuff has happened. Worse stuff has happened. And I hate, so that ref, I haven't done it yet, but he's going on the list. He might already be on the list.
You're on
So
Rob's shit list. Ref's shit list. Yeah.
He was the referee for like the Champions League final this year, where something funky happened in there. And he's from France, whatever. I don't know his name. I just remember his haircut. And like it's like, come on, how do you miss that? I'm about to be 47 years old. I couldn't.
What?
I'm too old to be a FIFA
10 years
referee.
younger than me, Rob.
One
And this World Cup has aged me at least 6 years.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Once you turn 45, you can't be a FIFA referee anymore.
Oh.
And I think I could do a better job. I mean, yes, I'm sitting at home, I got the best angles or whatever, but if a foul happens directly in front of you, how do you miss that?
Call it. Call it.
Call it. And
do it then.
To me, I don't know that it was a foul, especially based on a lot of the stuff that they've been calling. Because if that was a foul, then why did Salah not get a penalty when he got tackled in the box? Like he got dragged down.
Yeah, he did.
If that's not a foul, and that's in the rules.
I just don't think VAR was the purpose of VAR was to rewind the tape and see if anything has gone wrong to see if this goal works. I don't think that was why VAR was introduced in the game.
It wasn't.
Like,
it was to give clarity to situations.
I can understand offside, and those are relatively quick. I mean, they maybe take a little time to see if it's onside, but like goal go in, and then they're check. Somebody goes, I think it's offside, and then they look at it and they decide. But VAR was not set up to check every single thing that's led up to see if this goal was a legit goal or not.
There'd never be any goals.
That's the game now. Like I'm I hate to say it, because it's not true. I'll stop watching soccer.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine? Like, it's already horrible. Like, how many times has your team scored a goal? You freaked out.
Oh man,
you're like, VAR,
Listen, this past season for Stuttgart,
this is. This is like. We have to check every single, like, did this guy pick his nose? Did he, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Something. I need you to check every single player. You know, like that's not the game. We can't play that way.
It's not, and that's why the tinfoil hat people. That's why they kind of have a valid claim.
Yeah,
I mean, at least people are looking into stuff. So tonight, when this game, I think it's in like a few hours. When this game happens, France-Morocco. I mean, I think people are really going to be looking. I'm thinking about putting some money on Morocco because I think that this referee team's not going to let France win.
I quit that, by the way. I lost already $50.
Oh man!
I deleted the Kalshi app because I'm like, I can't. I
can't do it.
I'm gonna get too into this, and I'm gonna lose money constantly. So, and plus every team that I'm like, all right, well, my team's knocked out. I'm gonna support this team, and it gets knocked out immediately too. So
really?
I'm just neutral. I'm a neutral from here on. I promise, guys. I won't support your teams. I promise. Okay.
Listen, I'm all in. I'm all in on Norway now. I'm pretty sure that Norway is going to win it all because they beat Japan.
Insane.
It would be ridiculous. That
would be. He would be the new the new guy. He'd be the new guy. He'll replace like Ronaldo or something in the kind of like the fame.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna see commercials.
If you're annoyed with him now, just imagine how big he's gonna be
everywhere. He'll be a global star. Right now he's not really a global star. We know him obviously because we watch Premier League, but he will become. If they win, forget about it. He's the new R7. He already I watched a little segment or a thing on YouTube where he goes into a what do you call it? Like a cowboy hat, cowboy boots store, and they're all. It's a kind of a fun thing with him and the kid. And he had like a CR7 kind of thing. It was like, what number is he? Is it 9 or?
I think he's 9. I'm pretty sure he's 9.
Something, but it's like he has like a CR70 kind of thing going on. So it's happening, Rob. It's happening.
He wears 9 for Man City, so I'm pretty sure he wears 9.
Yeah. H9. Get ready for it, folks. He's gonna be everywhere. He's gonna be everywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean that would just be wild. If Norway finds a way,
I would prefer Norway than France and or Argentina, of course.
I don't want to. I
don't want to root for it.
My World Cup pick, and I said either Spain or France.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
it's going to be tough. I think if they're Norway is probably they were the real dark horse, obviously, because they've made it pretty far. Nobody expected them not to get this far. If they win, who are they playing? Are they playing France?
They are playing France later today.
Oh no. Sorry. That's Morocco. They're playing
Oh
England.
crap!
That's right.
Yeah, we're talking about Morocco here.
Norway's playing England. I think that's on Saturday. So,
Yeah,
man, if they beat England, I don't think there's any way to stop them. I really don't. Holland is like a Terminator, and he, man,
I could see them beating England. I can. England struggled a little bit.
yeah. So there's only four teams left that have never won it. So there's four of each. So you got Norway, Switzerland, Belgium, and Morocco, and then the four that have won it before: France, Spain, Argentina, and England. So, yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. I don't think Argentina's going to lose to Switzerland. I don't know. We'll see. That Spain Belgium game is good. That's kind of tricky. It's hard to call.
I can't. Yeah, I think I had that one maybe going into penalties, like a 1-1 or a 2-2 going into penalties, or even a lower, even a 0-0 perhaps. But Spain even had some issues scoring. Remember the first game with Cape Verde? Right?
Cape Verde, yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they had issues with Portugal just now. Portugal didn't play well at all.
Yeah.
And
every game has been surprising. I mean, I think the surprises are gonna continue. I think we're gonna still see some shockaroos, if you will. I do. Yeah. I think so.
Let's see.
Let's take a breakaroo, and then when we get back, let's talk about the where we are in the competition. We talked about controversies already, but let's talk about where we are in the competition, what's coming up, and then what we think is going to happen.
Oh, yeah. And Angry Rob is gone.
Angry, sad João is still here though. I'm sorry. Next spot, I'll be back, baby. I'll be back.
Go drink some water.
I'm still walking around with my just slumped, like in my chair, like I'm doing right now, Rob. This is the new me.
Yeah, it sucks. There can only be one winner.
And we're back. And I'm still crying. Again, next pod, I'll be happy, Joel. I'm still recovering. I'm glad that the World Cup is every 4 years. It takes to you have enough time to recover.
Oh yeah.
And also, I'm kind of exhausted. Like it's weird because like you count down, and you're so excited the World Cup's here, and then you have like 6 games a day, and it becomes like it's just all consuming.
I love it. I love it though.
Yeah, so it's not even just the games, but it's like the stuff you watch after the games, and then it's like I've been watching the late night James Corden thing about the games, and then you talk to people about the games, and like to juggle your life and the World Cup. It sounds trivial and stupid. But I know you're listening out there who's a Soccerholics, and I know you feel the same way.
And they love it.
And it's weird because it's a part of you that's you start getting a little sad. Like there's a weird feeling of loss when it goes from 6 games to 4 games to 2 games, and now we're down to it's 1 game later on today, 1 game on Friday, 2 games, and then the quarterfinals Saturday, the 2 games, and then it's 1 game. And then you got these gaps. Yesterday was the first day in the World Cup where there wasn't a game.
There was 27 consecutive days. And then yesterday it was weird.
Crazy. But also I had described this at work though. It was like like if I stayed home, I would have been like sad. But it was like nice to like be in the office and like talk to people.
That makes sense.
That wasn't about I still figured out how to get the World Cup into the conversations, but it was like nice to like be it was like work, but the TV is always just like it was like work from home, and so like you got to get stuff done. You got to work. You got to get it done. But the games are always just on constantly. So it's nice to like have a day where it's like. You can kind of breathe a little bit, So there is a part of me. It's like I can't wait till it's over, Especially when your team gets knocked out, it takes the wind out of you a little bit. You're still in it, but not in the same way.
Listen, I'll tell you, being here, as soon as Germany got eliminated, it was like, what's the next thing?
Exactly. World Cup? What? There was a World Cup?
People started talking about the Bundesliga already, and Klopp.
Klopp's not going to be. He's signed up for the 2030 World Cup. So that'll be interesting.
We've got the Euros in 2 years.
The Euros in 2 years. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. But that's how it feels. So I can't wait till. Like I was even sitting there thinking, like when it was like 1 million games a day, I was like, what was my life like I couldn't even like, what did I think about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what was every day? Like, so yesterday was a sort of a first start. Like, instead of listening to a podcast on the way to work, I had a music playing. I
Okay.
was listening to music, Rob,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh, maybe that's my life, and maybe like, oh, and then I went and did a pub thing with a coworker,
Okay, that's cool.
and so it's like your life is slowly comes back. So
Yeah.
I'm looking. It sounds weird, but I'm looking forward to getting my life back. So
Yeah, like I said, I'm ready for the Bundesliga season to start. Stuttgart just released their home jersey for the
nice.
upcoming season
Yeah,
yesterday. I don't like it. I'm not going to buy it. I'll buy it at the end of the season, probably when it's on sale.
yeah,
But
they
they,
would.
they got
Yeah.
like red sleeves on it. I'm
Oh,
not a fan.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, and I'm looking forward to the Bundesliga starting because
Yeah.
like it's gonna the team is gonna look different. Same
Yeah.
players. It's just we got a new goalkeeper. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new upcoming season.
Yeah.
And that grind, and then once the cold weather games start happening, and I know my wife is going to be listening to this. So this year you got away last year. This year you're going to a cold weather game with me, whether you like it or
Yes.
not. She's going to do it. She's going to
Do
have
it.
to. Yep.
Yeah.
So
I can't. I can't
and
get
the
my wife to
Miami
go to
game does
any
not
any
count.
weather game. Yeah, Miami is not. It's not going to be a cold weather game.
No, no, no. But that's not going to count as a game that she gets to go. That she says, "Oh, I went to one game with you." That game
Yeah.
doesn't count. I
Just
love you, but that
don't
game
you
doesn't count.
dare buy a Messi jersey. Just get any other jersey, Rob. Come
No,
on.
I'm not going to buy a jersey while
Okay.
I'm there.
All
I
right.
don't
All
like the
right.
team colors. I'm just
Yeah.
going to see the
I'm
game.
thinking the flamingo color,
Yeah,
the neon. I like pink, but I like the salmon pink. But
yeah, yeah,
I'm not big on the like that neon, the whatever pink. It's a little too bright. It's
yeah,
very Florida. It's very Florida.
yeah. So for you guys that don't know, I'm going to the States in like 3 weeks. Gonna be based in Houston, but we're gonna go to Miami and we're gonna watch a game. We were really going there to go to the beach, but there just happened to be a game there. So
Yeah, you gotta
we,
go.
it's Leagues Cup and it's Inter Miami. They're playing
Nice.
against some team from Mexico. Sadly, I don't know the name of the team off the top of my head.
Cruz
And
Azul.
no, I
I
think
just
it's
made, I
a
just made that up. It's the only team I
yeah.
know.
It's a team that I've never even heard of. It is Atletico San Luis.
Oh, okay.
I guess they
Yeah.
play in Liga MX,
Yeah.
but yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And I'm sure it's a really good crowd. And the
Yeah,
stadium looks fun. And, all the seats are pink. And it's like, it's fun.
yeah.
Maybe Beckham will be there.
I
I
was
thought we
hoping
haven't seen
actually that
enough
he
of
would be there.
Beckham. Jeez. Oh,
So we don't see that. We don't get
yeah.
this. We don't see David
I had this.
Beckham.
I had this logged. I was actually talking to a buddy at work yesterday about this. I logged. Can't see it. It was my screen. What I've since the beginning of the World Cup, David Beckham has been in a Home Depot
Okay.
commercial, a Pepsi commercial, a
Okay.
Lenovo commercial, McDonald's. They're selling the cups and stuff. Lay's chips.
Oh my
Two
God.
different Bank of America. I've times two with the Bank of America ones. There's two different Bank of America ones. Stella, which,
Oh
which
wow.
you
Okay.
normally see him in. He usually does Stella commercials. You see that throughout the year,
Okay.
and then Verizon. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different commercials,
Wow.
and it's just looped. Like every
Yeah.
time they go to the
Every
commercial,
hydration break.
which is yeah, the four quarters of the soccer games in
That's
the World
another
Cup.
thing. Don't get me
I know.
started. You
I
don't want
know.
Angry Rob coming back.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one too. It's yeah. It's just David Beckham just shoved in your face. Luckily, I kind of like David Beckham. I don't have
Yeah,
any
yeah.
animosity. If it was somebody else, maybe it would be and you see Messi too. A lot
Yeah, I've
of
seen quite when I was in Alabama. I saw quite a few commercials with Messi, and I did see some of the ones with David
yeah, a
Beckham.
ton.
Actually, now I
Yeah,
think
he's
about it,
doing
yeah,
like Duracell, Pepsi, Lay's. He's absolutely everywhere. And Lowe's, I told you I got a Lowe's. Somebody has it's like a giant inflatable Lowe's Messi.
yeah.
That's like
That's
10 feet
hilarious.
tall in front of
That's
their house.
hilarious.
Yeah, so and I got one too. It was like a 2026 World Cup. That's like the Canadian and Mexican flags, and it was
Yeah,
really cool. I thought it was gonna be. I was trying to compete with them, and I thought it was gonna be a lot. The amount of money I spent on it, I thought it was gonna be much bigger.
yeah, yeah.
So it's a little sad looking, but yeah, God. So anyway, commercials. Anyway, so where are we in the competition? We just finished the round of 16.
We
A
did.
lot of broken hearts. The World Cup is very brutal if you are a passionate fan.
Oh, it's
Something to
terrible.
do when it comes to nations and having, being a part of a nationality and watching your team really
Yep.
brings it out of you. I've had very upsetting Liverpool games,
Yeah.
especially for example, like the season where City won by 1 point, and but I'm not like depressed for 3 days where I have no energy and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
flat on my back.
Yeah.
Like there's something in the World Cup that happens that brings everything out of you. The
For
this
everybody.
belief you can win it.
Yep. Yep.
You're cheering your team. It's amazing. How many reels have you seen where it's like, what it looks like when your team's still in it,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
watching the
And
World
then
Cup when your
once they're
team's out
out.
and you're just like completely,
Yep.
with the hoodie on, and that's where I am. And again, by next pod, I'll be a different person. But now we're in the quarterfinals.
Yes, we
Later
are.
on today, this is bright and early, way too early, Rob. But you're in Germany and I'm in LA. We do this pod so early in the morning,
Super
so
early.
early,
Super early.
super early. So
For you.
way later in the day, France take on Morocco.
Yep.
Um, Tomorrow, Friday at 12, and that's at 1 p.m. PST. Tomorrow, Spain take on Belgium. That's at 12 p.m. PST. And then we finish out the quarterfinals on Saturday, the 11th, at 2 p.m. Norway versus England. And at 6 p.m. PST, Argentina versus Switzerland.
Yep.
Then we have a sad break on Sunday. We have a sad break on Monday. And then, my friend, we start the semifinals on Tuesday,
That's so crazy.
semifinals game on Wednesday, and then the World Cup is pretty much over until Saturday the 18th will be the third place game. They played that first because
Mhm.
nobody would watch it. It was after the first place game.
This is yeah.
And then at 12 p.m. on the 19th, so not this weekend, but the following weekend, it's
So
all
that's
over, folks.
wow.
It's
That's
the final at
crazy.
12 p.m. Who
That is
will it
crazy.
be?
That game's gonna be on at 10 o'clock my time
You
in
got
the
to watch
evening.
it. And
Would
it's a Saturday,
it's a
so
Saturday?
you can
Yeah,
sleep. You can sleep in on
yeah, we
Sunday,
probably will
and
watch it.
dude. I swear to
Yeah.
God, pod is over. I'm resigning. If I find out, like, if I get a text from you, like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make the second half if I go to
Oh
bed
man.
on the
Yeah.
World Cup final, that's it, Rob. That's
No,
it.
I'm sure. I'm sure I'll watch it. We'll be staying up. We'll stay up late for that
Gotta
one.
watch the final.
Yeah.
I've got
And
on
that's
Rob's
fine because it's
case
on the
about those
weekend.
guys that
So
during the
yeah.
last World Cup when
Listen,
it was in
it's been rough.
Qatar, I was
Yeah.
up 1:50 a.m.,
Oh, it's
3:50
rough.
a.m.,
That's
5:50
crazy.
a.m. during the group stages. So I'm getting on the Rob this World Cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too many
Yeah.
texts.
No.
I'm going to bed.
And no, you're
Most
right.
craziest
You're
game. I
right.
gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed.
Listen, because I got to wake up that alarm. That alarm. It takes no prisoners when it goes off at 6 o'clock in the
Granted, I
morning.
do not wake up at 6 a.m. for work. So
Yeah.
that if in your defense,
Yeah.
I do not wake up at 6 a.m. for
And
work
that's the
by any
thing
means.
too, that I'm waking up at 6 after basically taking a 29-minute long nap because my wife's alarm goes off at 5:30. So yeah.
Guys, jeez,
Oh yeah,
that's too much. That's way too much.
it's pretty
That
rough.
those are LAX hours. Like hop in
You're
the
right.
Uber for LAX. Tinfoil hat. There's a image out there where President of FIFA and his daughter are coming out of a car, and she is
Mhm.
wearing a Morocco jersey.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. 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 Just so you know. Just so you know. So I'm curious how. Let's see how this goes. All right. All right.
Wow.
I don't want to ruin Morocco's chances, but I am going to root for
Wow.
Morocco today. I want Hakimi and those guys to take it. I think it's going to be a dramatic game. I think we're going to still see a lot of drama. I'm hoping for Morocco, and I'm going to guess. I'm going to go 1-0
For
Morocco.
Morocco. Yeah. See
Go.
it
What do you got?
after watching the AFCON last year, it's hard for me to root for Morocco. It is. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's extremely difficult because
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
technically are the
A lot of
AFCON
controversy on
champions.
that one, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Morocco, Senegal, was it?
Yep. Morocco, Senegal. So
Yeah.
it's hard for me to it's hard for me to root for them. Now, we do
It's
have
not what I
Stuttgart
have on the
player.
app, by the way. On the that game that we're playing,
Yeah,
I have 2-0 France,
2-0.
but my heart
Yes.
is 1-0 Morocco.
So we do have a Stuttgart player playing in this game. Bilal
Canuce, El
Canuce.
Canuce,
Yeah.
who has
So
not been playing brilliantly in this World Cup, I don't think. Right?
no,
He struggled in the last game.
I don't think
I've been taking
he's
notes
doing
for you, by the way.
very well
I've
at
been
all.
watching all your Stuttgart, players.
Yeah, yeah.
Undaf played amazingly for Germany.
When he played,
Yeah, and you got that guy on Bosnia. I can't think of his name.
Oh, Demirovic. Yeah.
Demirovic. Yeah, so I'm like,
Yep.
hey, because of you, I knew who those guys were. Otherwise,
Yep.
they would just been another, guy from Bosnia.
Yep. And I can't. It'd be great if somebody from Stuttgart wins the World Cup, but I don't really see it happening.
El
But
Canuce.
yeah, we'll see how El Canute does. But like I said, for me, after watching the AFCON and how Morocco was, I don't know
Yeah.
that I can't really root for them to win it. Now, I live in Germany, so Germans don't want to see France win anything.
A lot of
France
people
is
don't
the
want to
best
see France win anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but France is the best team in the tournament. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
Spain
absolutely.
same level, but Spain is nowhere near France. Not even close.
France is the only team that has really been consistent in every game.
Yeah.
They didn't really go through an intense amount of struggle. It was like, look at the Argentina games. Like, they struggled
Yep.
with Cape Verde, they struggled with Egypt.
Yep.
Two games that you would think that they would dominate in. But France has been very, very and anybody can score for France.
Consistent,
You
yeah.
got Dembele, you got obviously Mbappe. What do you got? Who else? You got Rabiot, who he
You
takes
got
some shots.
Olise.
Oh, you got yeah, Elise.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, the team
Last
is
game they really
just
wanted him to score. They're really trying. And he did. I think he finally did score. No, did he at least score? I might be thinking about
no. What's his name? Dembele scored
Dem-
in the last one. Was it Dembele or Due? One of those two scored in the previous match.
It's killing me.
Yeah.
I do the ballers thing, and
Yeah.
you get like a surprise. You don't know which player you're gonna get. I got the guy I'm thinking of who scored. I can't think of his name though. Damn it.
Oh, Barcola.
Yes, Barcola. Yes,
Barcola.
I got a
That's right.
Barcola.
Yep.
I like my Barcola.
Yeah.
It's like I started with two Italians that aren't even in the World Cup,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the? Like, I'm not gonna get these anymore. But I still ended up getting them, and I got a Barcola was my third. I was very happy about it.
I think we talked about it on the last pod where I was talking about how the next World Cup should be 64 teams, and I think that it will be. So the round of 32, so it would basically play out the same way as this one.
It's gonna kill me, Rob. It's gonna.
There would be no. The thing is, there would be no third place teams. So it'd be the top two teams in each group would make it.
Man, there's
So
so
they
many
could-
games.
around
Like
the
the amount of stress. Before the World Cup, I lost 30 pounds, Rob. 30 pounds because I dropped the beers down. I was
Yep.
looking at my calories, and
Yep.
I haven't weighed myself. But let's just say I'm not fitting in all my button-up shirts. Like, I'm stress eating. I'm stress drinking.
Yeah. No, I
spending
get
way
it.
too much money going out and going to these bars for these games. I feel like I'm slowly dying. I need my life back. Do not, FIFA, if
Yes.
you're listening to me, do not add more countries to this competition.
But I'm pretty sure
Care
that's
about
what
me
they're
at
going to do.
all.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. This is the one that's in. Yeah, it's in the first. So I was wrong.
Three
It's
countries.
only there's only gonna be 3 games in the first when they play in Paraguay, Uruguay, and Argentina. So those teams are gonna play there if they qualify, I guess. But there's gonna be 3 games, and it's gonna shift to Portugal, Spain, and Morocco. But I think they're gonna do 64 teams. And think about it. I mean, yes, that's adding. That's adding a lot of teams. That's adding 16 more teams.
Many dude.
But think about it. It just goes straight into the round of 32 at the end. It's just like it'll be just like this one.
Yeah.
But it's just the top 2 teams from each group.
47 games a day in the group stage.
But that's the thing.
That's too much.
I love the group stage. Like if it were up to me,
It used to be 4. It used to be like 4 games. Now it was 6 games.
Yeah.
It's too much.
it's going to be
too
a
much.
lot. No, it's going to be a
Also,
2-month.
it's like it's part of like why the Gold Cup doesn't get me until like obviously you get into the knockouts is because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
now going to have teams And it's going to sound shitty me saying this, but then you're going to have teams where it's like, do we really
We already had that now. We had
That's
that
not true.
now.
They had like Cape Verde, who you
That's
expected
what I'm saying.
was amazing.
That's exactly my point.
Is that
exactly
always going to happen? What are the chances that's going to happen when you add?
You're adding 16 more teams. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. For this World Cup, we added 16 more teams.
Yeah.
So think about it. Like you add 16 more teams.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible. And maybe Bermuda might make it, but maybe they won't. It's qualifying is still going to be hard.
Yeah.
You know, you still have to make it. And even in what was the biggest score line that we had in this one? 7-1, I think Germany beat Curacao. You know, 7-1. That happens. It happens, but it's going to happen in qualifying too. It's just that this is the championship. This is basically just the end of qualifying, if you think about it. You know. Plus, I want to see Trinidad and Tobago. There's these. I want to see Slovakia
in the Gold Cup.
in it. I want to see Slovakia in it. You know what I mean? I want to see Denmark make it. You know what I mean? There's some of these small teams and small countries that didn't make it. You know, I want to see them get there too. I want to see
get better at football. Get better at football.
Yeah, that's true too. But then, like,
no, I know
we had to sacrifice somebody. Bosnia sacrificed Italy to get to this.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Italy makes it into the next one. Hopefully, and Bosnia makes it too. You know, so
I'm big into if this is it. Let's just leave it here. I don't want more countries. I don't want. I just can't. For my health, specifically, I can't. So I watch every game. I'm like, it's like OCD plus fanaticism. Like I have to, I have to be involved in every single.
No, I get it, and that's good. That's a true soccerholic. It really is.
But it is not fun. It starts out fun. You're like, it's here, and then you're like dying. You know, by the end.
Because once your team gets eliminated, it does suck. I will always admit that it does suck, but. No matter what, I'm going to watch to see who lifts the trophy at the end. I'm probably going to watch some of the third place game, probably too, even though those are terrible.
Yeah.
But then
no
think
one
about
cares that much.
We're going to roll right into the league season. The league starts next month. It starts next month.
That's true.
So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, that's true. I am excited about that. And what the new signings are and all that jazz.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was telling you, Stuttgart's going to play Everton in a preseason game.
That's cool.
I'm not going to be here for it, which is kind of upsetting, but it is what it is. But I'm still ready for the season. So I'm going to if I can get tickets, I'm planning on going to the first home game for Stuttgart so we can do that crazy thing where we're running through the streets and the smoke cloud in the tunnel. And
Get that on video. I'm
really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So, you know, Germany and the U.S. got knocked out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm done. I want to move. I want to move on to that. I want to move on to that.
Yep. But there's still great storylines that are going to come from this World Cup.
Yeah. No, agreed. Yeah. You're being positive. I like it.
Exactly. When Haaland is raising the trophy at the end, it's going to be pretty great to see right there, you know? And he's going to get like a guard of honor when he's at Man City. I think he's actually going to leave. I think he's going to leave Man City.
You think so? He's going to go to Real Madrid?
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Haaland is going to leave. Yep.
I think you're right. Yeah. I think you're right too. I think this is again made him a global star. Yep. Everyone, Real's going to be like, take $1 million. He'll do it. Absolutely.
Even though they don't need him. Have the money to. They don't need him. And where's he going to play?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to go.
Somebody'll trade Trent, or one of those players for him.
Or maybe Vinny will leave.
Take Trent.
Maybe Vinny will go to the Premier League.
Vinny. Liverpool, please, baby. Please.
I think it might be too cold for him, though.
So much, Vinny.
I think it might be too cold for Vinny to go to the Premier League.
I know, you might be right. I mean, he's like, think about the amount of abuse he's getting in Madrid. He's staying for whatever reason. Yeah, he's never gone. But let's get back into the World Cup. So what do you think for France, Morocco? What's your guess? What's your predictions?
So my brain is telling me France is going to win this.
Yes. Same.
Even though I saw the tinfoil hat stuff. But I'm going to put a bet on Morocco to win. Okay. I'm going to put €5 on Morocco to win.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, let's see, what's the next one?
Spain Belgium. What do you got?
I think that one, I still got to pick Spain, even though Belgium they did look dangerous, but they were playing against the U.S.
Yeah.
But Spain did not look good against Portugal.
No, they did not.
So maybe
Went
penalties.
in the penalties, right? Didn't it?
No, I think they scored
Which one's
late.
am I thinking of?
Yeah, I think you're thinking about Switzerland and Colombia because that was the only one in the
Oh,
quarter
yeah,
or in
that's right.
the round of 16 that went to penalties. Yep. So I think Spain escapes that. I think they do win that one.
I got 2-0 Spain.
Yeah, I think it'll go
All
to
right.
penalties.
Norway, England on Saturday the 11th.
Well, it is written because they beat Brazil, who beat Japan.
Oh, that's right. You were saying that.
So I think that I think it. I
It
think I
has
put
been
this
written.
one. Yeah, I think I put this one 2-1 for Norway. Actually,
Oh,
even
nice.
though I think England has the better team, they got the stars, Harry Kane, Bellingham, but I think the Terminator. I don't know. I see him finding a way. I just see
Yeah,
him determined, and he figures out a way to do it.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Two
yep,
against Brazil. They
yep,
still, they still see the wounds, the stab wounds.
yeah,
I got surprisingly, I think it's gonna be a struggle. I got 1-0 Harry Kane.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it could happen. It
yep.
definitely could happen.
But might go into penalties. Let's see. And then finally, Argentina, Switzerland. What do you got?
I don't think Switzerland had a chance. I don't. Yeah, I think they'll probably win that one. Argentina 3, Switzerland 1, probably.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got 3-0. I don't see Switzerland scoring. I feel like they
Yep.
struggled. They struggled a lot on the goals front. I feel
Yeah.
right.
And
And then, yeah, because they had that penalty shootout,
yep.
and Akanji had that. That felt terrible because the commentators had to just finish saying like, Akanji missed his penalty kick in the Euros. I wonder what he's thinking about. And then he just skies it immediately after that.
That's
And
the
you're like,
worst. Yeah.
oh no! And
Man.
he goes to his knees like immediately because he just cannot believe he's done it again. But luckily they took the cake. He can
I
sleep.
think
He can sleep at night. He can sleep at night.
I think he just switched teams too. Yeah, he's on Inter Milan now.
Uh,
Yep.
and then coming up, it'll be
I
either
just lost you.
France, Morocco versus Spain, Belgium, or Norway, England versus Argentina, Switzerland. And we'll see how this plays out, man.
Yep.
See how
I
this plays
think.
out. And by the next pod, I'm gonna be happy João again. Okay, gotta let me be sad João for at least one pod. All right, one
Yeah.
pod.
Yeah. Oh man.
I even shaved
Yeah.
my Brazil World Cup mustache persona.
Yes.
Same day after that. I don't
Yes.
even wear this. I'm just wearing it now because it's the only hat that was closest to me with my crazy hair. I haven't even gotten a haircut because I'm going absolutely bonkers with this competition. I can't even get my hair.
Yeah. Well, think about it. In 4 years, it'll be even worse.
It's gonna be worse.
It'll be
And it's
worse
going to be in another time zone for me because it'll be in the evenings. I think if it's going to be in
if it's gonna be in Europe. Yeah.
Europe
So
and what is it again? It's
the first
Morocco,
3 games are gonna be. Oh yeah. So it's Morocco, Spain, and Portugal.
Portugal. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. That's my time zone, which is nice. So it'll be.
And you'll see, Rob. You're going to be like, you're watching this game at 3 in the morning, and guess what? You're going to get a text from me that says, "Yes, I am, Rob. Yes, I am." And I got to
Oh
work
man.
tomorrow.
Oh, whew, I don't know how you do
It's
it.
another reason why they can't have 80,000 games. During the work during
Listen,
the group stages. It'll be like I won't sleep.
the World Cup in 2042 is gonna have 124 teams in it.
I'll quit. I'll quit the World Cup. I'll jump in. I'll jump in at the knockouts at the round of 32 or whatever, the round of 87, whatever
They're
the
they're
first
gonna shorten.
knockouts.
They're gonna shorten all league seasons to 10 games, and they're gonna play the World Cup for 6 months.
There's gonna be no refs, and it's all gonna be
It's all
AI
gonna
VAR,
be AI.
AI VAR. Like everyone's gonna get scanned in. You know how they do it now,
Yep.
and then it's just
Yep.
gonna be AI is gonna call everything, and there'll be
Everything.
no refs.
They may change the offside rule by then too,
Yeah.
which would be yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for France Morocco. I'm still in this.
Yep.
a bunch of hours from now, but I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
I am looking forward to it. Should be a good game. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how the referees are. We'll see.
1 o'clock, that's 12, 11, that's 10 o'clock your time, so you'll watch about 10 minutes of it. So I'll send you
We'll see. This no caffeine.
I'm making fun. I'm making fun. I'm sorry.
Still living this no caffeine life. So yeah.
Oh god.
And it should be a good game. I think Morocco's going to come out pretty scrappy.
Yeah.
And pretty aggressive in the beginning because they're going to try to set the tone. But I think
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
In the end, it's going to be one of those games where like France has 800 passes completed and Morocco has like 250. It's going to be one of those, I think.
Yeah.
So there's been quite a few games like that where one team has way outpaced the other team on completed passes. So we'll see.
The only thing that bothers me is I know that the commentator is going to call El Canaus the entire time.
Maybe not, because they get those tapes so they can hear the players actually pronounce the name themselves.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll say it. Maybe
he's been saying El Canaus the entire competition. Yeah.
Because there's that U in there and it looks like mouse.
El Canaus. Yeah. All right. For my health, hopefully by the next pod we'll know who's in the semis.
Yep.
And that day, pod day on Tuesday will be a semi day, and then Wednesday will be a semi day, and then it'll be the final. So by the second pod from now, it'll all be done.
It'll all be done,
and we'll know who the winner is. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Dun, 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 dun.
It probably will be him.
Yeah. So. Yep. All right. Man. What do you think? We got the sad pod in the bag.
I think so. I think we do. Yep. But you got look at it like this. Look at the bright side. The club season is right around the corner. It's right around the corner.
I cannot wait. Yeah.
So don't be too sad. Plus the Copa America.
I'll be back. I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting up. I'm like all the way back here.
Yeah. You saw the Ancelotti staying for Brazil as well, right? He's not going anywhere.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's staying.
Except I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I know we're just about to finish the pod, but I'm pissed about that PK choice and the deciding ahead of time stuff makes no sense to me. Because you're in the game, you have a feeling, you know what to do. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I feel like the game, the captain should decide. The game should decide. You want the guy who's like, been playing, for 45 minutes go, I'm going to take it. It shouldn't be. Yeah. Because then it comes up and it's like, oh, well, I was scheduled to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be in the game. And if Vinny goes, I got this. I can feel it. I'm going to definitely hit the back. Absolutely, Vinny, you take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or if Bruno did it, but he didn't because it was scheduled. You know what I mean? I just think that's just such. I'm mad at the coaching staff for that decision. I think everything's been brilliant up until that moment. And again, like I said, I thought the game was over when he missed that penalty. I knew right away. Done. We're done. It's over. Yeah. It's Jover.
Neymar, he scored, and after the game, he said that was the last time he was going to play for Brazil.
Yeah,
which is surprising to me because the Copa America's in 2 years. Yeah, what is he like 34?
And that too. Like, I mean, he was sort of mostly a mascot. What he played 30 minutes in the entire competition.
Yeah,
like João Pedro didn't play it because of him, or Richarlison didn't play because of him.
Richarlison didn't even go.
Yeah. I was in. If you go roll the tapes back, I was very excited that Neymar. What's called up, and I told you. Remember, there's all these videos. It's like if they've already won the World Cup when he.
Yeah.
And I think that's great, but I think they need to take a hard look at who should be on that pitch. Like I would have taken a Richarlison or a João Pedro over Bruno for sure. Newcastle, come on.
Yep.
So
Newcastle is trying to steal one of our players from Stuttgart. I'm pissed at them too.
Yeah. All right.
So much. All right. Oh, something happened to my volume there. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we're back. I'm good. All right. Episode 29 in the bag. Thank you guys for listening. We'll talk to you guys again next week. We hope your teams win, unless they're playing. I